I'm Aaron Van Beek, the President and Director of the Midwest Honor Flight. It's my privilege to be here for this partnership with the Sioux City Musketeers today. Just to tell you a little bit more about what the Midwest Honor Flight is, we are a nonprofit organization that flies our World War II, Korea, and Vietnam veterans from Northwest Iowa, Southwest Minnesota, and the state of South Dakota out to Washington, D.C. free of charge to the veteran for a day of honor, respect, and closure. During that time that we're in D.C., we see the World War II Memorial, the Korean War Memorial, the Vietnam Wall. We also go to the Navy Memorial, the Arlington National Cemetery to see the changing of the guards, the Air Force Memorial in Iwo Jima. And that's all done within a day. And we couldn't do that without partnerships like the one that we're going to announce today. At this time, I'd like to welcome up Travis to speak a little bit about our partnership together with the Musketeers and how this came about.
Thank you, Aaron. First off, we would like to thank so many people that have helped us raise this money. And I can take zero credit for any of this partnership because this is Lloyd Ney, our owner over here, who kind of made this whole thing happen when it started, along with Rich Zaber was also involved in this when it all began. I just kind of stepped into it and have helped kind of usher it along, if you will. But this has been an amazing 2 years. When you think about what this city and what our country has gone through during a COVID pandemic, and just how that has affected everybody, and we were able to raise almost $90,000 in jersey sales during last year and this year to sponsor one of the greatest causes you could possibly ask for, to be an American, for our veterans to be able to go see what they're being honored for in Washington, D.C. It's pretty special. And I will never forget when we were out doing a charity event here recently this year, and Luke Strand, our head coach, talked about, for our boys, it's more than hockey. We promise them more than hockey when they come play in Sioux City. And Luke promises their parents more than hockey when they come to Sioux City. Because it's about turning these young men into better people, better human beings, and better citizens. And the reason people want to pay thousands of dollars for a Musketeer jersey is, yeah, they're very talented on the ice, but we've done a lot off the ice as well. And people want to support the people that support them. And I will never forget also a conversation I had with somebody from the Crittenden Center, their executive director, who this year flat out said, she said, "Your boys are absolutely amazing." And I said, "Well, they're pretty special." She goes, no, you don't understand. Your boys are amazing. They're out here helping people and dedicating their time for kids and families they don't even know. And when you help in that kind of a way, it's special. And for us to be a part of Honor Flight, we're helping people that, we don't know, but we know that they helped us and they helped America in its greatest time of need back in the day. And so for us to be able to be a part of this great organization, it just speaks volumes for what we're about, I think, and for what Honor Flight is about as well. And it's special. And I know it holds a special place in Luke's heart as well. Our head coach, whose father was a military guy, and who doesn't, from our generation, doesn't have people that were in the military at one time. So this is definitely an unbelievable thing that we're able to accomplish with the help of our season ticket holders, with our fans, and people from the outside world that were able to donate to buy these jerseys. So, and one also tip of the hat, the guy that designed the jersey last year, they were the sickest jerseys we've ever had, by the way. Those were sweet. They were unreal. Lloyd designed them. They were amazing. And I think we had like over 60,000 views on Facebook of the video we put together that really kind of got the word out on those jerseys. But just on behalf of a grateful organization and a bunch of boys and coaches and front office staff that enjoy helping this community, revel in it, and take pride in it, thank you. And we look forward to flying with you here coming up in about 15 days or so, or about 30 days or so. So we're excited about it. Thank you very much. Aaron?
Thank you for your words on that. At this time, I would like to invite Richard Storm up to speak. He is from Sioux City here. He is a Vietnam Army veteran who actually flew with us last October. That's going to share a little bit about what this day means to our veterans that do get to experience Washington, D.C. on an honor flight.
Well, thank you, Aaron. I'd like like you mentioned, I served in the U.S. Army from 1969 1970. I was assigned to Vietnam in March of 1970 and spent the year there until I returned and was discharged. First of all, I want to commend Aaron and his group. They did an outstanding job of putting together this trip to honor all of us. And I realized that when you have like 140, I think it was 140 veterans and might have returned, included the Guardians. But anyway, it's kind of like herding cats, and they did a great job of moving us along during the day. So from the start, when we checked into the hotel in Sioux Falls, until we returned to what I would call the Sioux Falls Arena. I grew up in South Dakota, and that was always a big place. Now it's just part of a convention complex, but they loaded us up in buses from the airport, drove us right on to the floor, and there was a crowd waiting for us. So these are the two things I'm going to talk about. I served in, my initial assignment was Fort Belvoir, Virginia, which is located in Alexandria. So I've seen the sights, but the thing that impressed me was when we landed at Reagan International, and from when we got off the plane until we got on the bus, the entire concourse was lined with volunteers welcoming us back, cheering, and I, sorry, I get a little teared up here. I told my children and my grandchildren, this is the welcome back we never got. And so I would say that was the highlight of the trip, was that. I mean, it was fantastic. And then the opportunity to travel for years and years. I mean, I never said anything about my service. I never told my children about it. I never showed them pictures. Didn't join veterans groups until probably about 15 years ago. Just never was involved. And I would say in the last 10 years, you know, it's been an honor to be a Vietnam veteran. We're a brotherhood, and we'll be all, I think for the rest of our lives, we'll be, like I say, we'll always be with each other. So again, I want to commend Aaron and all his people. They did, like I say, an outstanding job, and I would encourage anybody that is a veteran and wants the opportunity, go ahead and put your name on the list, and hopefully it'll come up, and you get an opportunity to take that trip. It's a great honor. So with that, pass it back to you.
Really quick, you know, as one of the owners of the team, this is one of the reasons why you do this. Our goal as an ownership group, as a team, as a staff, is to impact people's lives while they're here, and then set a foundation for creating a better life after our players leave here. And you know, to our players, to the young men that make up our team, I just want to say thank you, because the way that they put themselves out in the community, and there's one word that never comes out of their mouth when we ask them to get involved, and it's no. They never say no. They're always at the front of the line to get involved in this community, and for that, all of us are grateful. And you know, on behalf of the organization, we want to thank our fans, just like we know that we can count on Musketeer fans to be the best in the USHL. And when you're able to do something like this that impacts, not only the Siouxland community, but impacts people from around the country and draws notoriety to Honor Flight and what they do, to me, all I can say is thank you to our fans, because when it's time for their hands to go up to help make things like this a reality, they're the first ones with their literally hands in the air. So, from my standpoint, I just want to say thank you to everybody that helps make this happen.